We are live again. If you tuned in to our last attempt, I apologize. We thought the audio was working. It seemed to be working. It was not working. So sorry about that. We're going to try again. We are going over, I'm Alex Helton with the Helton Real Estate Group in the Nashville market. We're going over the real estate market in Nashville as well as Williamson County. We believe that the Davidson County market is representative of Middle Tennessee. And then you also have Williamson County, which is a higher price point, and things look a little different. So we're going to go over both of those. My team has sold over 1,000 homes, about $500 million in sales, and I've been in real estate for about 17 years. And we are passionate about helping our clients have a 5-star experience and treating them like family, which means we're here for you. If you are looking to buy, we'd love to help. If you're looking to sell, we'd love to help. And if you're thinking about doing anything and you just don't have clarity on what your options are or how things work, or if you have some ideas about what you want to do and you kind of have a vision for it, but you don't know the mechanics of how to get there, we have a passion for helping those like yourself that are looking to do that kind of thing. So let's jump in. Davidson County 2023 December compared to December of 2023. Median price is up 0.9%. We'll call it 1%. If you were to rewind and look at predictions that we had a year ago, you would hear us talk about how we thought that prices were probably going to be within 2 to 3% up or down compared to not compared to, but just going forward over the course of 23. So not outside of what we expected. That's not really the way that I see it. It's not really good news or bad news. It is what it is at this point. Prices went up 1%. So if you're a buyer, I guess, I was rethinking my comment about good news, bad news. If you're an owner, you probably wish it went up more. If you are an owner and want to buy, you might have mixed feelings. And if you're a buyer that doesn't own, you probably are sad that it didn't go down. So that's Davidson County. When we look at inventory right now in Davidson County, in all price points, the inventory is actually down just slightly in all price points. That's from 500 to 5 million, 500,000. And that is a little bit different. So, November, December inventory had ticked up a little bit. Again, these aren't huge swings, but we're still paying attention to it. And to me, what it says is if we were headed towards, let me say that a different way. If we were unquestionably going towards a market where prices were going to go down and demand was going to fade away, this is not what we would be seeing. So the fact that we're seeing inventory decrease tells me that what happened in December was common. November to December was common, where you have homes on the market, you got people, buyers get busy with the holidays, and you see this sort of uptick in inventory just slightly. But to see that from December to January, inventory went down slightly is consistent with my experience and my team's experience since, say, January 2, where we're seeing a lot more people that are active, that are wanting to sell their home or wanting to buy a home. We're seeing on our team a lot more just an uptick in contracts compared to months prior. And something else that you're seeing a little bit, it's not like, prevalent throughout and things are going crazy like mid-pandemic, but we are seeing some multiple offers, which just is different than most of 2023. 2023 was just not an exciting year in real estate. I mean, nothing too exciting happened. It was pretty consistent. All right. So that's Davidson County, Williamson County. Again, we believe that Davidson County is very representative of most of Middle Tennessee. And then you have Williamson County that is different enough that it's worth going over Williamson County. But that's why we don't go through county by county. Probably wouldn't enjoy that anyway. So let's jump into Williamson County. The median price in December compared to a year prior. It's actually up 6.8%. So, that's noteworthy. That's higher than historical. Consistent over decades of time, say the last 40 years, what would be call it a healthy appreciation would be 4%, 3 to 4% per year. So it's higher than that, which is actually kind of surprising, especially when you look at Davidson County and you're looking at 1% in Davidson County and nearly 7% in Williamson County. We typically see higher appreciation in Williamson County, but it's always just interesting to call that out for our viewers that are interested in what's happening in the market and how different areas behave differently. So that is Williamson County median price. When we look at the 3-month median price, so that is, call it, fourth quarter 23, prices in Williamson County actually dropped 1.4%. So that's interesting. Again, in Davidson County, year over year, they're up 1%. Over the last 3 months, they were dead steady. Williamson County is up 7%, and then it pulled back 1.4%. So why that is, we could probably speculate for a long time. But right now we're just going over the numbers. So inventory in Williamson County is 0 to 500 is essentially, flat, not really going up or down. And then over $500,000 is from December to January did decrease. So I imagine fast forward 30 days from now, and my guess is that the median price in Davidson Williamson County will have gone up, call it $5,000 to $12,000, because of what we are sort of feeling right now with what we're kind of the activity that we're looking at in the market, and then just looking at the inventory. It seems like maybe that the tide has turned in terms of buyer outlook and optimism when it comes to housing, because I think that up until the last Fed meeting, there was this sense of not really knowing when the Fed was going to stop raising rates, and therefore, if you're looking to buy a home, whether you own one or not, you might be thinking, man, are these interest rates like ever going to hit a ceiling? We're going to be at back in 1979 rates where I'm getting a 15% mortgage. That's kind of like common fear out there. So the fact that the Fed said, hey, we're pausing rate hikes, and then the majority of the Fed is saying they expect, of course this could change, but they expect that there will be 3 rate changes over the course of 2024. There's good reason to be optimistic about that. So we'll just have to wait and see what the data tells the Fed and the decisions that they make on what they do with the Fed rate. So that is that's your update. That's Davidson and Williamson County. If you are watching this, you're probably watching it not live. If you have a question, feel free to drop it. If you have interest in buying, selling, investing in real estate, we're happy to be a resource for you and talk to you about helping you do whatever it is that you want to do. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next video.